for F1 helping to shape the modern world?
That's a good question, and there's lots of different bits of technology that we can point to. I mean, carbon fibre is a big thing that we didn't invent in Formula 1, but we pioneered the usage of it. And now you've got a lot of planes being made out of carbon fibre. And I think Formula 1 helped to accelerate the usage of carbon fibre technologies and develop different technologies. So that for sure is an area where we help to accelerate the usage of carbon fibre. But I think a lot of what Formula 1 is able to do is to bring a very strong philosophy, a very aggressive attitude to a lot of areas, and where technologies which have perhaps been a little bit slow in developing are introduced into Formula 1, we're so competitive, we accelerate them, we develop them much more quickly than normally happens in industry. So the KER system, the kinetic energy recovery system we have this year, was progressing, but nothing like the rate it's progressing now we're using in Formula 1. We've really accelerated the rate. So there's also bits and pieces. Disc brakes were invented in motor racing and other various technologies. But I think it's more about this acceleration of ideas that Formula 1 really has an impact in modern life.
In motor racing and general transport, what do you think the next big developments will be?
I think the hybrid technologies are going to become more and more commonplace. It's hard to see us moving away from fossil fuels completely, but what's happened in the last 5 or 10 years is efficiencies have become really important. So, and this is where Formula 1 is very relevant, because we have extremely light cars. We're always trying to push the weight of the car down, and we make the cars very aerodynamically efficient, and that's exactly what will happen with road vehicles. The weight's going down, the aerodynamic efficiency is going up. To get the most out of that little drop of fuel is becoming the critical objective, and I think that's where it's really opening up and developing, and those efficiencies are going to become the key to future transport.
You use additive manufacturing to make parts. In the future, do you think this could become available to people at home with personal 3D printers?
It could do. I mean, the technology is becoming additive technology. What we've primarily used it for, in at least the early stages, was model parts, because we make these wind tunnel models, which we put in the wind tunnel, blow air over them, measure the forces, and these are half-scale models or slightly bigger. And additive manufacturing technology has been extremely valuable for making those model parts very quickly, where you have low volume, maybe 1 or 2 parts quantity-wise, but you want very rapid response. The part has been a little bit expensive to produce, but in the scheme of things, it's very, very valuable technology for us. And we're finding the machine costs are coming down, the technology is advancing, and we're now starting to make parts which we actually use on the car. So structural parts as opposed to just model parts. So that technology is advancing rapidly, and I can foresee a time in the future where we'll be printing solid components. So we'll be taking our computers and we'll decide that we want some small piece of furniture for the house, and we'll make it ourselves on an additive manufacturing machine.
Thank you, Mr. Brawn, for answering all my questions.
Okay, thank you, Marcus. Hope you found it interesting.